Alright, welcome on back everybody to what is this? Part 16. Ooh, shoot, we're getting up there in numbers. Part 16 on the Let's Play for NieR Replicant. Basically last episode we tackled the boss, we got that rebirth weapon, and we went and purchased the other weapon. The Earthworm's Claw? Yeah, Earthworm's Claw. I kind of showed on episode, but not too much. So I mean, even with very heavy, it still attacks pretty damn fast. It's got a really cool attack that you just saw there. The I don't even know how I just did that. Okay, I have to hold it. But yeah, it's got a really cool slam attack. What else did we get? And then we also got this rebirth, which is very light, very fast. I mean, aside from it looking really dumb, like, it looks like I should be able to throw it. But anyway, we are going to check up on Yonah. So let's check up on her, see what's going on. I really haven't upgraded any of these weapons except for the one free upgrade we got on Nameless Blade. Oh wow, yeah, Nameless Blade is really weak. 112? 112 at level 2, that's oof. I'll just keep using the free DLC for the NieR Automata. The Virtuous Contract. Hi Yonah, how you doing? You don't look like you're doing too bad today.
Yonah? How are you feeling?
Better, now that I'm taking the medicine you brought.
Good.
By the way, are you gonna stay here today?
You bet.
Really? You'll stay with me? Really?
Yeah, Yonah, I'll stay.
Yay!
Now get back to bed.
Okay.
Okay. I hear a voice. I squint and see a boy standing before me. His hair is silver, his skin is pale. He stares up at me with hard, glassy eyes. Soon his lips begin to move, but no sound comes out. What is he saying? I can't hear him, I can't hear him, I can't hear him, I can't hear him, I can't. I try to leave, but something about the boy holds my gaze. I watch his face expressionless as his lips slowly flutter. What is he trying to say? Wait, it's a phrase. I can almost make it out. It starts with an S, and then there's an E. I can almost see it now. The letters begin to fall together, one after the other, faster and faster. S-E-A-L-E-D-V-E-R-S-E. It's a sealed verse. The thing I am looking for, the key to saving my sister. I stare at the boy with renewed ferocity, trying desperately to make out his next word. D-R-E-A-M. Dream? What the hell does that mean? The lips move again, faster now. I can't follow them. Damn it! I can't make it out. I want to scream. I want to tear the walls down around me, but instead, I force myself to be calm. I can do this. I can do it for Yonah. Slowly, ever so slowly. I parse out the letters that make up his final words. F-O-R Forest of Myth. Forest of Myth. This place is crazy. I actually really like this place. Like, it is definitely great Dooku material. A great Dooku tree. I rule.
Just a dream. Even in my dreams, I'm hunting sealed verses.
Let's see what Yonah's up to.
Morning.
Morning, Yonah.
What's wrong? Are you feeling sick too?
No, I had a strange dream.
What was it about?
It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
'Cause I had a dream too.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, me and this boy were playing a game together.
What kind of game?
It was called Guess the Words. I think he made it up because I never heard of it before.
How did it work?
The boy would move his mouth, but no words would come out. Then I had to guess what he was trying to say. It was hard. I wanted to play hide and seek, but we had to play his dumb game instead.
So what did he say?
I don't know. All I could figure out was dream and Forest of Myth.
Well, that's uncanny.
But don't worry, I'm gonna study hard so that next time I can figure out everything. We should play a game together sometime too.
Sure, Yonah. I got your melon, Yonah.
Thanks.
If there's anything else you want, just let me know.
Well, since you offered, would you mind getting me a watermelon?
A watermelon this time? Sure thing.
I'll be waiting for that
I gotta go back to Facade. Or watermelon.
Something troubling you, lad?
It's nothing. Don't worry about it. Come on, I need to go ask Popola something.
Why the hell are Yonah and I having the same goddamn dream? It's just too unrealistic. Ooh, Popola, waifu, what are you doing?
What's up, Popola?
Oh, hi. I just got a strange letter in the mail.
Dearest Popola, I hope this letter finds you well. I am writing in hopes of bringing to your attention a certain dream issue of concern regarding recent events in Dream the Village. I was hoping I might be dreamable to get your advice dream on the matter. Recently there have been dream reports, dream of a certain dream, of dream, evil dream, empty dream, cursed dream, evil dream, words, dream, and dream, someone dream. Jesus Christ.
That is certainly one bizarre piece of writing.
That was insane.
Who's it from?
All it says is dream. You don't know who it's from.
The mayor of a small village in the Forest of Myth. It's a wooded area up north.
The Forest of Myth?
They're usually a bright and cheerful group of people. Something like this is very out of character for them. I have a bad feeling about this.
I'll check it out.
You will? But...
Don't worry about it. I've got business there anyway.
Oh, well, all right. Thank you.
Yes, we will go figure out this crazy fucked up dream business. Ooh, there's something by the tree. Gimme. How am I doing on money? I should probably go buy some of this stuff. I got 5 and 3. That, or I could just hope I find some. Something else by the tree. Get out of my way, old man. I'll knock you over. Yeah, 6 and 3. That should be good. Ooh, maybe 7? See something else over here by the tree. Ah, damn berries. Alright. On the road again. Can't wait to get on the road again. Come here, boar, buddy old pal. Come on. Up we go. Okay, so we want to go across the bridge and then... Okay. Let's see. I know. The boar wants to run. The boar wants to unleash its legs. Let's go. Let's go. I am the fastest boar alive. This literally looks like it was taken from Zelda.
It sure is quiet here.
Such silence bodes ill. There's trouble on the way.
Go ahead and save.
I'm certain of it.
You know, a little optimism now and then wouldn't hurt, Weiss.
Such cheek.
Beware the words.
The words? What do you mean?
Contagious words. Those who dream.
Those who dream?
Hold a moment. There is a strange new sensation in my mind.
Weiss's voice rose in a quizzical way.
It is not quizzical.
What's going on?
The villager's body shuddered as he slowly opened his eyes.
Perhaps we should start by asking this man.
Who are you?
We heard something happened to this village, so we came to see if we could help.
The mayor stared at Cloud and Weiss.
If you can speak to me, I must have caught you in my dream.
In your dream?
The mayor explained. In the past weeks, a mysterious disease called the Deathdream had spread across the Forest of Myth. Those who caught it were cursed to fall asleep and live forever within the world of their own dreams. The village mayor had determined the Deathdream was spread from person to person by spoken words, but before he could learn more, the disease took him as well. Weiss stared at the mayor, his mouth twitching slightly.
Now see here.
He
Are
said,
you saying that we have been absorbed into your dream?
Well, yes. I think you have.
said the mayor.
In other words, we've caught the Deathdream?
Said your boy. Before the mayor could confirm Cloud's suspicion, Weiss exploded with rage.
Ridiculous. Preposterous. Completely unfathomable on every conceivable level. I don't even recall falling asleep.
That's just how the Deathdream works.
Though polite, the mayor was clearly trying to brush aside the book's remarks.
My remarks are not to be brushed aside, fool.
The mayor twisted his mouth into an embarrassed grimace, then quickly changed the subject to who Cloud had seen and what they had discussed since coming to the village.
Something there must have caused you to enter my dream. A certain conversation, a specific word, something.
Cloud and Weiss racked their brains but could find no easy solutions. There were simply too many words to consider, too much random chatter, too many meaningless conversations.
Grimoire Weiss does not engage in meaningless conversations.
You kinda do. The mere suggestion that Weiss chose his words carelessly seemed to sting his pride.
It does not seem to sting my pride, you bloated gasbag of a narrator.
Ah, fuck you, Weiss.
It has demolished it utterly.
Irritated, Weiss looked skyward as if searching for answers in the heavens.
I was doing no such thing. Just leave me alone already.
The anger created by his harsh words bled over to Cloud like a contagion. Wait, said Cloud suddenly. Did someone just say contagion? Contagion, sorry. Yes, I believe so. What of it? Well, that villager told us to watch out for contagious words, right? The mayor leaned forward and with renewed interest, pushing a startled Weiss aside in the process. He must have said something, right? Asked the mayor. Some specific combination of words? What was it? It was about dreaming or something that dreams or... Oh, what the hell was it? A sheep, cried Weiss, suddenly blurting out the first thing that popped into his head. The others stared at him for a moment before slowly shaking their heads. After a few more minutes of thought, Cloud's face suddenly lit up. I remember, he said. Those who dream. That's what he said. I'm sure of it. At this, the mayor produced a thick sheaf of papers from his pocket. He flipped through them a few times before finally nodding his approval at Cloud. That sounds right, he said, as a stray sheet of paper fluttered to the ground. My notes also mentioned something about that. I bet it was the last thing you heard before you fell asleep. The mayor shook his head, his worn pencil stub tracing lines across a lone piece of paper. For the last month, I've done nothing but study the disease we call the Deathdream, he said. I mean, I'm the mayor, right? It's my job to protect people from whatever comes along, but I never expected a couple of outsiders to start entering people's dreams. The mayor paused, a grimace crossing his face. I should probably be taking notes or something. Weiss immediately fired back. I applaud the force of will it takes to research a disease in your dreams, he said, but perhaps we should bend your efforts to escaping this place instead of trying to understand it. The mayor's hand tightened around his pencil, snapping off the tip. I've tried to escape. From the very first moment I realized I was locked inside my own dream. I've been looking for a way out, but I don't think it exists. I mean, this is my dream, right? If there was an exit, I'd know about it. He paused for a moment, his unfocused eyes staring at nothing. My village was beautiful, he said, to no one in particular, and it was filled with the most wonderful people you could ever hope to meet. But once this disease took hold, things changed. It's like someone took a sponge and soaked all the color out of our lives. I just want us to be whole again. I want us to be free. And I won't stop trying until it happens. Cloud nodded in agreement. Oh, wait a second. I didn't nod. No, seriously, guys. I didn't nod. Like, what the fuck? Look, if we can be of any help, said Cloud, just ask. I didn't say that either, you son of a bitch. Stop putting words in my mouth. Now, hold on. I did not just say that. Silence! Cried Weiss. The Grimoire looked from Cloud to the mayor and back again, his face filling with confidence. Grimoire Weiss's face is always confident. Thank you very much. Now see here, Mayor, you told us that nothing can exist in this dream without your knowing of it, but yet you seemed surprised to see us when we first arrived, yes? The mayor slowly raised his head, realization dawning on his face. Oh my god, he said. You're right. You're right. I had no idea you were coming. The human imagination is a limitless engine, said Weiss. And dreams are the fuel. If you can imagine an exit, then it must be so. With your permission, we shall search it out. Thank you, said the mayor. I don't know how I can repay you. Payment is not required. We are as eager as you to be done with this place. The mayor suddenly felt as if he could breathe again. He'd almost forgotten what it was like. Good luck, you two, he called at the departing forms of Cloud and Weiss. We're all counting on you. As Cloud slowly faded into the misty forest, the mayor was struck by a sense of deja vu. I saw this man once before, he thought, but where? Cloud's mood darkened as he trudged through the forest. Hours earlier, when the beauty of the place was still a new thing, he'd been confident they could get in, find the exit, and be home in time for dinner. But the deeper they went, the more the forest closed in around him. The mist made it difficult to see more than a foot in any direction, and moss-covered rocks seemed determined to twist his ankle. More than once, he'd been forced to steady himself on the rough bark of a tree, and his hands now left small trails of blood on everything he touched. Additionally, Weiss was proving to be a spectacularly poor traveling companion, unhindered by either terrain or physical effort. He spent most of his time urging Cloud to pick up the pace and grumbling about their slow progress. Finally, after Weiss muttered something about legless turtles being more adept at navigating the environment, Cloud snapped. Okay, Weiss, cram it for a second, would you? You don't have to walk. Cloud leaned against a tree and tried to stretch the knots from his back. How can this stupid forest be so big, he muttered to himself. The moment the words tumbled from his mouth, a cacophony of insects sprang to life. Every imaginable form of buzz, click and hiss roared out at a volume that rattled his teeth. Cloud slapped his hands over his ears and screamed to be heard. Weiss, what's going on? Cloud could see Weiss's mouth moving, but he might as well have been shouting in a tornado. The insects screamed, the forest howled, and then just as Cloud's ears seemed ready to tear from his head and go running for cover, the sound diminished. Hesitantly, he removed the hand from his left ear and listened to the creatures of the woods. Zree, 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 zree. Shack, shack, shack. Chick, chick, chick. Woo-ma, woo-ma. Sheek, sheek, sheek. As the insect symphony dimmed another decibel, Cloud began to detect patterns in the sound. This isn't random, he thought. It's not just white noise. It's something else. The insects weren't just calling out. They were asking a question. One with it is lacking. 2 with it is ideal. 3 with it is dangerous. What is it? By my pages, is this a riddle? I guess so. I mean, it feels sort of forced, but maybe it's the key to getting out of this place. Then I leave you to the answer. 1 with it is lacking. 2 with it is ideal. 3 with it is dangerous. What is it? 1 with it is lacking. 2 with it is ideal. 3 with it is dangerous. Inwardly furious that Weiss left the task to him, Cloud sighed and gave the only answer that made sense. It's a secret, right? The sound of insects stopped as suddenly as it began. The forest undergrowth parted before Cloud like a rippling wave, opening a new path. These forest arthropods are making a road for us, said Weiss with glee. Pleased at passing the test, Cloud moved on with new intensity. The path offered his body a relief from the undergrowth, but gave even greater cheer to his mind. As long as they were on a path, their journey had a purpose. I guess the forest has accepted us, huh? Said Cloud after a bit. Weiss spun around to face his companion. Do not mistake the will of this forest for some happy pet you can suddenly befriend. We have no idea where this path leads. As Weiss finished speaking, the pair turned a corner and found themselves facing a clear forest spring. Smiling, Cloud picked up a small rock and sent it skipping across the surface of the water. Good heavens, said Weiss. His surprise was understandable. Each time the rock struck the surface of the water, a musical note rang out. When the rock finally stopped moving and sank to the bottom of the spring, the ripples it left behind came together to form words. I enter through the window, but break no glass. When night falls, I vanish What am I? Absurdly easy, barked Weiss. Now answer it. Cloud grit his teeth and tried not to reach out and strangle his companion. He's right after all. This one is pretty easy. I enter through the window but break no glass. When night falls, I vanish. What am I? Sunlight. Sunlight. A plume of water suddenly burst from the spring. Sunlight filtered through the trees and reflected off the plume, creating a shimmering rainbow that spanned the entire horizon. In all my years, said Weiss softly, I have never seen such a sight. Perhaps I have misunderstood the intentions of this place. Hey look, cried Cloud, awaking Weiss from his daze. There's a house or something over there. Glancing in the direction of his friend's extended hand, Weiss saw a small cottage nestled among the trees. That's weird, isn't it, Weiss? I mean, who would build a house all the way out here? Cloud walked over and pounded on the door. After a minute of solid banging, the door cracked open and a small man peered out. His body was cloaked from neck to toe in a large black cape, while his face was obscured by mist. Began Cloud, but before he could get any further, a cloaked man held a hand up and began speaking. I have 4 legs in the morning and 2 at noon, but end the night with 3. What am I? Cloud tried to ask the cloaked man who he was and what he was doing there, but he simply repeated the question. If we wish to engage this man in conversation, said Weiss, it seems we must answer his riddle. Yeah, I suppose, said Cloud. Well, at least it's an easy one. I have 4 legs in the morning and 2 at noon, but end the night with 3. What am I? Oh, man. Okay, I have 4 legs in the morning, 2 at noon, but end the night with 3. Man, that's interesting. I have 4. I'm gonna have to think about this one for a second. I have 4 legs in the morning and 2 at noon, but I end the night with 3. Champion an angel. I don't even see how it'd be a demon. I mean, a demon, if you count... No, if you count horns, that'd be like 6. It'd be like 6 legs. I mean... Man. 4 legs in the morning. 2 at noon. But end the night. I'm gonna say man. Demon and angel, those don't really make sense. A man. The mist dissolved from the cloaked figure as he spoke a single word. Correct. With that, the man flung his garment aside, revealing his true identity. You're the mayor, cried Cloud. The small man slowly shook his head. I am not the mayor you know. Now listen to my words. Long ago, I saw a version of you that was not yourself. Sorry, what's that mean? It will make sense in time. At present, I simply congratulate you on cracking the seal of the Deathdream. Now you must go to the person at the forest entrance. With that, the man turned on his heel, slammed the door behind him. As Cloud watched, mist seeped from the ground and enveloped the cottage, erasing it from existence. When Cloud and Weiss returned to the forest entrance, they found the mayor leaning against a tree. As soon as he caught sight of the duo, he sprang to his feet, scrambled over to them. Good gravy, he cried. You made it! You actually made it back! His left hand grasped Cloud's and pumped it so fiercely it threatened to dislodge from the socket, while his right seized Weiss by the cover and swung him through the air. Oh, by the heavens! Stop shaking me, fool! We have not even told you if we were successful or not. The mayor smiled broadly and shook his head. I'm just happy you're alive. I didn't think I'd ever see you again. Cloud withdrew himself from the mayor's eager handshake with a slight smile. We broke the Deathdream seal, he said. At least, I think we did. The mayor's face beamed as Cloud filled him in on the details. When the tale was done, the 3 of them laid down on the forest ground and fell asleep. Cloud cocked his head. Okay, hang on a second. This is crazy. Why would we just lay down and go to sleep? Cease your endless prattle and go to sleep, fool. Fighting against the rules of this place is futility itself. Cloud and the mayor obediently reclined atop the grassy earth. Have you forgotten, continued Weiss? It is words that control the Deathdream, words that allow us to move from place to place, no matter how unnatural they seem. The words are absolute. Therefore, if the words tell us to sleep, then sleep we shall. And once we do, the story will continue. With that, the trio found their eyes growing heavy, their breath slowing. This is the first time, began the mayor, the first time I have felt tired since I was imprisoned here. His words were cut off by a loud, long yawn, and he remembered nothing more. They might have slept for an hour or a year. When they awoke, things had a slightly more real quality to them. The mist felt thicker, the leaves greener. It was clear that they had awakened from their dream. Claude shook the mayor's shoulder gently. Good news, he said. I think we made it. Oh wow, said the mayor in an awed voice. We did. I'm back. He blinked once, and then again, as if not quite believing the sight before him. You two have no idea how much this means. The Deathdream was spreading through our village, and I wanted to... Well, I thought I could figure out how to stop it, but I guess that wasn't the case. I must have caught the disease and become trapped in my own dream. The mayor started to stand, then collapsed back to the earth. He stared at his legs as if trying to remember how they worked, then glanced at Cloud and shrugged. Without a word, the young man reached down and pulled the mayor to his feet. Real life may take some getting used to, said the mayor as a wry smile crossed his lips. You shall relearn in short order, I am sure, said Weiss. For now, you should return to your home and rest. No, said the mayor, swaying on his unsteady feet. No, I cannot. Some of the villagers are still trapped in the Deathdream. I have to save them. The mayor slowly made his way to the divine tree in the center of the village, then bowed his head and prayed silently. This is a holy tree, he explained. When the prayer was finished, it's the guardian of our village's history and memories. Superstition will only make our mission harder, muttered Weiss. We should not put our faith in the gods. The mayor shook his head. Not the gods, the words. Legend says that our tree is home to a powerful magic known as a sealed verse. Cloud and Weiss could not contain their surprise. It seemed a goal had been found in the most unexpected of places. I say, muttered Weiss, this is currently a stroke of luck. As the three of them said their goodbyes, Cloud mentioned the strange man who had given them the third riddle and the mysterious words he had left them with. I once saw a version of you that was not yourself, muttered the mayor. What in the world does this mean? Or does that mean? Lost in thought, he stared into space for a long moment. You know, he said softly, this is going to sound odd, but I had a feeling I'd seen you before too. I tried to keep a straight face and failed, but the mayor didn't seem to notice. Deja vu, right? Anyway, I figure it's just some kind of illusion created by the Deathdream. It probably doesn't mean anything. Claude gave the mayor a nod and a smile, but inwardly his thoughts were racing. There's something wrong about the mayor and his words. And what exactly is going on here? That riddle would prove to be the most difficult one of them all.
Oh, thank you so much. Now I can finally return to a normal life.
This is one of the most bizarre diseases I have ever encountered.
I know. That's why we have to help the other villagers, no matter what.
Obtained a seal verse. Dark Execution. Summons magical spikes from the ground around to impale enemies. Charge to increase the number of spikes. Okay, so...
For a sealed verse, that didn't take much effort.
Just a lot of reading.
Yes, all a touch too easy if you ask me. It's almost as if someone was guiding us to this village.
Don't overthink advice.
Okay. I'm gonna save. We are going to end this episode, and then I will make another episode on the rest of this Deathdream. But anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. Sorry that was basically a narration And basically just reading a fucking book. But anyway, thanks for tuning in. I'll see you in the next one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. I like it. I like when they do stuff like this, but at the same time, it's a bit much. Yep. See you guys later. Peace.